What I would tell a prospective teacher, someone that is thinking about coming to Flowing Wells to teach, is that this is the place you dreamed of or you imagined in your theory classes, like where you have a chance to make an actual impact with students that you can motivate and that you can work with, that respond to interventions and respond to prompts and engage and they try, with colleagues that work with you, administration that supports you. This is the place. It's almost too good to be true, but it's true.
I am honored to be a part of this district. I've been in the district for 17 years and I am still here because of the feeling. So the positive feeling tone, the way in which I feel that I belong is what makes me get up every morning and come and do my job.
What made me decide to teach at Flowing Wells was, first of all, reputation. Anybody that I talked to about Flowing Wells would talk about what a gem of a district it is, what community support there is, the admin being incredible, and just the kids being really, really special. And so I think when I came on campus for my initial interview and being able to meet the students, I thought, oh, that people weren't just talking about it, it's actually real. It feels surreal sometimes. The way that the kids just exist on campus is really different, and I think unique in our culture, that they care about being here, they enjoy being here. And that really stood out to me in the interview process. Just seeing how driven these students were made me want to be a part of what was already happening.
The district as a whole is a very special place, and I think the size of the district allows all of our teachers to stay connected to our students for a much longer period of time.
My favorite thing about getting to teach preschool in Flowing Wells specifically is how supported I am by the district administration and the other teachers around me. In Flowing Wells, as an early childhood teacher, I'm really held to the same standard that all of the other teachers are, from kindergarten all the way up to 12th grade. And along with that, I'm afforded the same amount of respect.
My favorite part about teaching here is how the kids are so excited to learn. Every day my kids come into class and they're like, what are we doing today? How are we gonna get better? What can we do to improve ourselves? And I just think that's so special, and that feeds me as an educator, because I think, man, I have to be on my best for these kids because they want the best.
We go hard for everything. So the celebrations are big and the feelings are big and the passion is big, and I don't think very many districts have that level of willingness to it's kind of a vulnerability to be willing to be that excited about something.
Knowing that I'm coming to such amazing students and coworkers just immediately makes my day better by 1,000%.
In Flowing Wells, we wrap our teachers in support from the ground up. So they start with professional development in their first year, and then as they progress through their second and third years, we provide on-site coaching at their schools. Flowing Wells has a really excellent new teacher induction where they help to build up teachers' skills, and they also show them kind of the culture at Flowing Wells and the ways that they can help to bring that into their classroom. So it's a really excellent way of making sure that we are unified and that in all of our classrooms and all of our schools, parents can expect greatness. They can expect excellence from the teachers there, and that the teachers will consistently be supported by administrators, by superintendents, assistant superintendents. Everyone at every level is working for the best for these kids, and that means helping the teachers to be successful and have the skills they need.
Coming in as a first-year teacher can be very daunting, and you're figuring out a new skill set that's completely different than what you learned in college. And the way that the professional development team at the district level provides support for new teachers is incomparable.
Coming from industry and coming to a teaching position was a little scary. I didn't know how to teach. I didn't know how well I would do at it, but when I came into Flowing Wells, there was so much support. I had coaches helping me, other teachers helping me, and it made a huge difference. It made the transition a lot easier than I expected it to be.
When I first got into teaching, I didn't necessarily consider myself a teacher leader. In fact, I didn't consider myself any kind of leader in general. I was sort of just getting the bearing of things. But working in Flowing Wells and getting to know the culture of excellence and leadership, it didn't take really long for me to see myself in the driver's seat of not only my own career, but really to get to know the many gifts that I actually have in the classroom and outside of the classroom, and the staff that I was working with, the administrators I was working for, really, really quickly let me know that that is something that every teacher has a responsibility to do, to share those gifts with other teachers.
I taught a year in another school district, and coming to Flowing Wells, I was amazed at the amount of support. I didn't even think a music program could be as supported as what I have here. It's like how amazed I was. I came into a classroom full of instruments. Each student can get an instrument from the district, which is like almost unheard of. Most of the time kids have to get their own instruments from outside sources, renting from stores, buying their own, and we have the availability to give an instrument to every single kid.
So what is unique about our district is that the first day I started, my superintendent knew my name right off the bat and already had some background information that he had managed to gather. And so I immediately felt seen in that way. We make an effort to connect, I think, in a way that is maybe not common in other districts or as common in a school where people just want to come to work and do their job and leave.
I've been so surprised at how welcoming all of the students have been. There hasn't been any kind of relational distance. They just have been so open and warm and welcoming all from the beginning. And that goes for the staff as well. I've felt so included in ways that other teachers probably don't realize that they're doing, because it's just natural to what people do at Flowing Wells, of making sure people feel important and valued and like they're part of the community.
Knowing that anything that I need ever, I can always count on someone, whether it's administration or my coworkers. Flowing Wells is the love and support from the family, that unconditional love.